Hi, as you all might remember, in my monthlies, I pick a charm for each and every sun sign. So I'm going to be doing something a little bit different for you folks this year. What I decided to do was the 2022 charm scopes. And what I did was, y'all know if you watch my YouTube station, there's like 400 or 500 little charms in this bag. I kind of just shook them up for you Capricorns. This will be for Capricorn. And I kind of like shook them up and just kind of like went like this. And then really, really quick, placed one or whatever fell out of my hand on each and every month. So this is going to be a general overview of the year for you folks. Please check back with my weeklies and monthlies as I get a little bit more specific and in depth regarding that particular time. So for you Capricorns, the first thing you've got for January is this little knife. I just feel for you folks that whatever you cut out in December or in 2021, I feel that it could be a bad habit. It could be a person, place, thing, object, whatever it is. Whatever you cut out of your life, like I said, in 2021, Spirit is telling me that they absolutely are so proud of you folks because you're starting off the year in January with a clean plate, a clean slate. This means it's kind of like you cut your ties with something. Awesome, awesome way to start the new year. Awesome, Capricorns. In February, you've got kind, free, true, happy. So, you're happy with your progress. You're happy what you did. And you got to also remember February is a Valentine's Day. So this is about loving yourself, freeing yourself. Maybe you're still a little bit, have some remorse, not so much guilt, but maybe some remorse regarding, what you left behind in 2021. So this is telling me to tell you, be kind, be happy. And I also feel that that's going to be reciprocated. That old saying, whatever you put out in the universe, eventually it does come back to you. So awesome, awesome stuff in February. In March, you've got a couple of little things. You've got this musical note, and then you've got this teeny tiny little star. I feel for this will be for specific people. Anybody who plays a musical instrument, who is in the performing arts, anything artsy craftsy, anything where you're kind of like doing your own thing in the art world. This is saying for you folks that, maybe you're going for an audition, maybe you're trying out for something. This is saying absolutely positively do it. You play a musical instrument, you sing, you dance, you act. Absolutely positively do it, okay? For those of us that don't play a musical instrument, I can't even blow a whistle, but this is saying that March is a good month for you folks to kind of like get out, have fun. I do hear like a lot of crowds, but not in a bad kind of way. It's not like yelling and screaming. It's like joyous voices, happy voices. So again, go out, and for the folks again that are maybe going for an audition or something similar, I think you're going to shine above the rest. With that being said, okay, in April, you've got this tiny, tiny little gun, and then you've got this butterfly. I don't think you're going to be shooting anybody or anyone's going to be shooting you. What I do see is, like when you start a marathon and everybody is at the beginning line, and then all of a sudden a gun goes off to tell you to start moving forward. That's kind of like what I feel in April. I feel I hear go and bang, and then all of a sudden you're off. I don't see you folks off and running. I see you folks pacing yourself. I see that you see the finish line in sight, but you're like, I am not going to run to that finish line. I know that I can't beat like the rest of the people, but that old saying, slow and steady wins the race. And I feel that for you folks in April, that's what's going to happen. It's kind of like slow and steady wins the race, which is going to be awesome. You are going to complete that. You are going to go over the finish line. So whatever you're starting in April, slow and steady wins the race. Because remember, you've got this teeny tiny little butterfly. This is the smallest butterfly that I have with my charms. So again, you're kind of not so much hesitant, but you're not ready to fly quite yet. It's kind of like you're still in that infantile state where you're learning. So April, like I said, I don't feel that you're off and running, but you're off and moving. And then in May, you've got this beautiful little ladybug. When in May, I feel that if you are coupled with somebody, this is what Spirit's showing me. They're showing me, let's just say this one person has a list of things they want to do, a bucket list, and it's on parasailing, scuba diving, and then the other partner has, go to a museum, travel. What they're saying in May, I just feel that there's some kind of coming together with ideas or actions. That's what I'm getting with the ladybug. And you also got to understand the ladybug is an insect of luck. So I just feel a lot of coming together with maybe people, situations, issues that it's not necessarily that you don't see eye to eye with them. It's just that you kind of have different interests, different priorities. But for some reason in May, you folks come together and try things out. Awesome, awesome month. In June, you guys are a hot mess. In June, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at what I just said. In June, you've got this starfish. I just feel for you folks, you Capricorns, in June, you're kind of like all over the place. Maybe you're trying to get too much done. Maybe, you've got too many things on your plate. You've got like 20 things you need to do, and it's like you're trying to do them all at once. June is all about patience. June is all about slowing down. June is all about prioritizing. You will get everything done. It's just that if you're scattered, it's better to work on one thing, give it 100%, than to work on 4 or 5 things and just give it 10, 20%. So patience in June. And I feel this has a lot to do with a work situation. In July, you've got this really, really cute little owl. So in July, I feel a lot of things. In July, I feel that you're going to see something the way it is, not the way you want it to be. I just feel that you get a new perspective on something. You see something differently. However this pertains to your life, whether it's a person, place, thing, object, career, whatever. So this is saying that, when you think of an owl, they sit, on a perch or a branch, and they just sit there. They don't move. They just move their eyes. It's like they really look deep, okay, with their eyes. It's almost like their eyes connect to their heart and their soul. And they're like, okay, I see this for how it really is. And then all of a sudden, that's when they decide kind of like what their next move is. I also feel, again, this is going to be for a selected few. I get the letter T. I get the girl's name, Terry, Teresa, Tanya, whatever. I can't think of any others right now. But what they're saying is I feel that something is going to happen at night that is going to maybe affect you in a way that you didn't expect. Okay? I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. They're not showing me, but they are showing me, for some of you folks, like I said, with the letter T, it's definitely a female. Just be careful around a vehicle, around a car. Okay? And then in August, you've got Believe in Love, and you've got this little elephant. So in August, maybe it's time for you to open up your heart. You got to remember the elephant is all about learning lessons. An elephant never forgets. So, maybe somebody new for you single people, maybe somebody new is coming in August, and you've got your hands over your heart, and it's like, there's no way. Okay, I've learned my lesson. I got this little elephant. I learned my lesson. I didn't forget, blah, blah, blah. But this is saying that, again, for you singles, they're saying you've got to believe in love. Okay? So you don't have to open up your heart like this. You can just kind of, do it very kind of like slowly. Awesome, awesome stuff. For you folks that are married or coupled, this is saying that I just feel for you, anyone who's trying to get pregnant, this would be a good month for you to try to do that. Okay. September, you have these big glasses. So again, what did I say, in July with the owl? The owl is just sitting there. The In September, you've got the glasses. So I think it's fine, you're finally seeing something for what it is. But I also feel for a lot of you folks, there's opportunities coming to you on oh God, like out of the blue opportunities is what they're showing me. So when these opportunities come your way, take a look at them, especially if this, pertains to career, love. It's kind of like take a deeper look at these things because these glasses, are obviously bigger than the owl's eyes. So this is saying over here, I feel that there are new opportunities that you really need to take a look at. And that's in September. And then in October, you've got three things. You have You Are My Sunshine. You have this little circle where the heart is open. And then you've got this crab. Crab is teeny tiny. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see it. But I feel for you single people again, what did I say about, opening up your heart? This is saying absolutely, positively. You might feel if you look at this charm that you have a hole in your heart and it'll never be mended, that kind of thing. But this is saying you need to open up your heart because somebody is really thinking highly of you if they're saying you are my sunshine. With the crab, I feel it could be a Libra or a Scorpion. And usually crabs aren't Libra, but that's kind of like the vibe that I'm picking up. For you folks that are coupled, I feel that if you did get pregnant in August, I do feel that for most of you, not all of you, I do feel that it'll be a little girl. In November, you've got this balloon, which is awesome. This is you rising to higher heights. This is the helium balloon, and it's kind of like you're rising above the competition. You're rising above, and you're doing things that you never thought you could do. It's almost like what they're showing me is your head right now is so full of ideas. Again, a balloon is above the earth. So come down to earth and then manifest those ideas. I just feel, if you do manifest those ideas, you will be above, the competition. But if you're kind of like this, you're still up in the clouds, that's where your mindset is going to stay. Again, mindset, you will rise above a lot of other people, but you got to kind of like come down to earth and manifest and make those things happen. In December, you've got the word faith, and you've got this little octopus. December is going to be a month where I feel that everybody's kind of like pulling at you. Everyone's trying to get your attention. Everyone's trying to get your energy. Have faith that that you have the strength to kind of get through this. And you do. Think of where you were in January. In January, you had just completed a cycle. You had just completed, cutting a lot of things out of your life. So from January, cutting a lot of things out of your life to faith, it's almost like in January, you had faith that things were going to get better this year. And they absolutely positively did. And then awesome stuff. And then the last one was your general overview. And this is a little deer, a doe. This is saying over here, when I think of this, I think of, something peaceful, something that grows, something that's innocent. So I just feel for you, Capricorn people, that there's a lot of innocence for you this year. But with that innocence, I feel that there's a lot of opportunities coming, which is going to be really nice. I'm not saying that, you're not going to use your mind or your common sense to get through these things or your lessons with the elephant. It's just, I feel this, it's almost like what they're showing me is like you can finally go, take a deep breath and release a lot of stuff. And if you release things, this is going to be the year where God, spirit, whatever you believe in, is going to kind of bring you back down to earth and give you new opportunities. With that being said, I wish you all love, peace, good health. I will see you on my weeklies and my monthlies. And again, I will talk to you then.